The fire alarm in the downtown tech hub starts shrieking, just as Mia Lawson is finally about to quit her job. Red lights pulse over the open office, screens flashing emergency alerts, coffee cups shaking on white desks. Mia shoves her resignation email to drafts, grabs her laptop, and moves with the panicked crowd toward the stairwell.
You have got to be kidding me.
Her chest tightens not from smoke, but from anger that feels like it comes from somewhere outside her own body. 3 miles away, in a private hospital research wing, Logan Pierce rips off his oxygen mask and sits up on the exam table.
Turn that damn alarm off!
There is no alarm in the sterile white room, only a faint beeping from the heart monitor and the soft click of cameras.
Logan, breathe. It is only the synchronization test peaking.
Pain rips through Logan's chest, sharp and electric, as if someone has punched straight through his ribs.
What the hell did you hook me up to?
In the stairwell, Mia staggers, one hand pressed over her heart, feeling every beat slam too fast, then too slow.
Move, I cannot breathe.
Someone bumps her shoulder, but the real impact lands inside her, a second heartbeat stumbling over her own. The world tilts, fluorescent lights smear, and for a split second she sees it, a faint blue band glowing under her blazer cuff.
I never put this on.
Her knees buckle. The alarm siren warps into a long tunnel, and everything drops into black. Logan hits the floor of the exam room at the same time, monitors screaming as his pulse races far beyond his resting rate.
Get this thing off me! Right now!
By the time Mia wakes, the alarm is gone, replaced by a slow mechanical hiss and a faint antiseptic smell. A white ceiling swims into focus, then a row of hanging plants and a glass wall with the words Heartline Lab etched in silver.
No way! This is not the emergency room.
Something warm and heavy squeezes in her chest, not fear. Not exactly. More like someone else's frustration trying to shove its way into her ribs. She turns her head and freezes. The man in the bed beside hers is all hard angles and bruised knuckles. Dark hair messy, jaw covered in rough stubble. His eyes are open, cold and furious, and somehow she feels that fury like it is her own.
You are the one killing my heart rate.
Excuse me? I do not even know you.
A slim woman in a navy suit steps between their beds, tablet in hand, expression painfully calm.
I am Dr. Elena Torres, director of the Heartline Project. If you two are done screaming, I can explain why you feel like that.
Mia tries to sit up, but a tug at her wrist stops her. A metal band, cool and faintly glowing blue, circles her left wrist, wires hidden beneath the skin like silver veins.
Take this off, now!
She looks over and sees the same band on Logan's wrist, pulsing in sync with hers.
Whatever this is, reverse it! I did not sign up to share anything with a stranger!
Actually, you both did, in different ways.
She taps her tablet and a hollow 3-dimensional image spins into view above them. 2 bands linked by a thin line of light.
This is the Empath link. It shares real-time biometric and emotional data between 2 hosts.
Shares what exactly?
Heart rate, hormonal spikes, emotional signals, physical pain. If one of you feels it, the other does too.
A wave of heat rolls through Mia's chest as Logan temper spikes, and she gasps at the raw force of it.
Stop being mad. It hurts.
Maybe stop freeloading on my lungs, and we will both feel better.
If your heart rates keep climbing like this, the system will trigger a protective shutdown, and that will not be pleasant for either of you.
Both bands flash red at the same time, sending a sting like live wire up their arms.
What did you do to us?
A 7-day therapeutic trial. The Empath link is meant to treat severe emotional disconnection in high-stress urban adults.
I run a mental health fund. I back trials. I never agreed to being a lab rat in one.
You signed a blanket consent when you checked in this morning after your panic episode. Your foundation also funds this program.
Logan swears under his breath, jaw flexing, and Mia's stomach knots as the echo of his regret hums through her.
I did not check in anywhere. I was in my office, then the alarm, then nothing.
Your company is part of our corporate wellness partnership. You clicked accept on the pilot wellness program last month. This is the active phase.
Mia remembers the auto-filled form, the tiny print, the desperate hope that anything might fix her insomnia and numb days. She had not expected waking up, leashed, to a stranger heartbeat.
Fine. Undo it. Unlink us.
That is the one thing I cannot do. Not yet.
The air in the room seems to drop a few degrees.
What do you mean? Not yet!
The empath link stabilizes over 7 days. Forced disruption before that can cause permanent damage to both nervous systems. For the next week, your bodies and emotional states are partially shared. If one of you spirals, the other will feel it and potentially crash with you.
Mia's mouth goes dry.
So if he loses his temper in traffic, I get to have a panic attack at my desk.
And if she melts down in the bathroom, I pass out in the middle of a board meeting. That sounds perfect.
Which is why the protocol requires a co-living arrangement for the duration.
What?
You will stay within a fixed distance of each other, share a location-enabled schedule, and attend joint check-ins twice a day. It is legally a 7-day cohabitation contract.
The bands glow brighter at the same time, as if they like the sound of that.
No chance. I am moving in with a stranger. Because your toy says so!
Keep dreaming. I am not sharing a bathroom or a heartbeat with Mr. Control Issues.
Pain slams into both of them. A stabbing migraine of white light and static that rips a simultaneous scream from their lungs.
That is the deterrent protocol. The system registers active rejection. You get punished together until you cooperate.
The pain ebbs only when their breathing falls into the same slow rhythm. Their heartbeats stumbling but gradually sinking on the monitors.
You have until midnight to sign the cohabitation contract or the link will continue to spike. You will not survive the full week like that.
She sets 2 slim folders on a rolling tray between their beds, then leaves them alone with the quiet beep of linked heartbeats. Mia stares at the folder, then at Logan's hard profile, every twitch of his jaw landing sharp in her own chest.
I was going to quit my job today. Not my entire life.
I was supposed to sign a deal today. Not an emotional hostage contract.
Their bands flicker in wary yellow, as if listening.
7 days we survive this. Then we pretend the other never existed.
7 days we sign, follow the rules, and get out. I do not do soulmate nonsense.
They reach for the pens at the same time, fingers brushing, a tiny spark jumping skin to skin. Both bands flash bright blue, their heartbeats thudding in perfect sync as they sign the same 3 words on separate lines. 7-day contract. Mia wakes on Logan's leather sofa to the taste of his coffee in her mouth. She has never liked it black, but her tongue insists on bitter, smoky, too strong.
You really drink this tar by choice?
Logan stands in the sleek open kitchen of his penthouse, bare feet on cold marble, watching 2 cups steam.
Some of us function without sugar. You are welcome for the couch, by the way.
Mia sits up, clutching the throw blanket, heart fluttering as his mild annoyance brushes the edge of her mind. The city stretches beyond the floor to ceiling windows. All glass and steel. A reminder that this is his world, not hers.
I could have gone home.
You tried. The second you stepped into the elevator, the bands went red and you nearly passed out. Distance is not our friend right now.
Heat creeps up her neck at the memory. His arm around her waist in the lobby, both of them gasping, while the security guard stared. Now every breath he takes feels like it tugs on her lungs. Her phone buzzes on the coffee table.
I have stand up in 20 minutes. My boss already thinks I am unreliable.
Then we go. Your office is on the Heartline list. They retrofitted a quiet room for linked subjects.
He says it like she should have known. Like she should be used to having her life rearranged overnight.
Do you make a habit of installing secret emotion gadgets in your investments?
Do you make a habit of clicking accept without reading?
Their irritation spikes at the same time. Twin flares of heat that crash into a wave of sharp headache.
Fine, truce until after my meeting.
Truce until after your meeting and my call. I have a company to run too.
The elevator ride down is a study in forced intimacy. Their shoulders not quite touching, their heartbeats stubbornly in sync. They share a rideshare car, his calendar and hers pinging in the same app. Their schedules now merged, whether they like it or not. When Mia steps into her open-plan office, the usual low-level anxiety rolls over her like smog. She feels it twice, her own nerves and the faint echo of Logan irritation at the noise and clutter.
Mia, you okay? You look pale?
I am fine, just a new wellness program thing. Very cutting edge.
Logan leans against the glass wall of the small conference room they have been given. Tablet in hand, eyes flicking over financial projections. His calm concentration settles over her like a weighted blanket, slowing her shaking hands.
Do not relax on purpose. It is weird.
Trust me, if I wanted to mess with you, you would know.
The daily stand-up starts, her manager pacing with a tablet, voice clipped.
Mia, your prototype for the empathy tracker. Is it ready? We pitch to the board in 2 days.
Her stomach twists, because the empathy tracker is exactly what the empath link has become. Only this is not her design.
The visuals are ready. I still need user feedback data.
Logan frustration spikes as he scrolls through an email on his tablet, her heart pounding faster in response.
Your company is using unpaid staff as data points. No wonder their numbers look clean.
Mia winces at the jolt of disgust that hits her like a physical slap.
We do not have time for delays. If the prototype is shaky, maybe the board should hear that in person.
The humiliation stings, tears threatening, and right on cue Logan chest tightens, as if someone has squeezed his lungs.
Tell him the truth. You are building them a product that can hurt people if it is in the wrong hands.
You are not the one who gets fired if I talk back.
She blinks fast, determined not to cry in front of her team, but the ache in her throat swells. Dragging him with her, Logan's eyes shine against his will. A sharp, humiliating burn he cannot shut off.
This is ridiculous.
The manager pauses, frowning at the glass.
Is your observer crying? I thought these trials were supposed to improve resilience.
Laughter ripples through the room, a quiet, cruel sound. Mia's shame detonates, the bands flash red, and a spike of pain slices through both of them.
Stop. I get it. I will stay late and fix it.
The pain eases only when her voice steadies. After the meeting, Mia ducks into the quiet room, Logan already dragging a hand through his hair, eyes dark.
They humiliated you for sport, and I had to feel every second of it.
Welcome to my Tuesdays.
A reluctant laugh escapes him, surprise flickering warm in her chest.
You joke about it. That is how you survive.
You punch walls. That is how you survive.
For a moment their amusement loops between them, a small bright pulse that dulls the rest of the day edges. That night in the penthouse, the shared exhaustion hits like a wave. Mia yawning as Logan types. Logan's shoulders sagging when Mia decides to shower. He hears her muffled sniffle through the bathroom door, and feels it like someone twisting a wire around his heart.
Are you okay in there?
I am fine. Just hot water in my eyes.
The lie echoes through the link and tastes sour on his tongue. He remembers his own first panic attack in an office like hers. The way no one had noticed until he could not breathe.
For what it is worth, the prototype is good. Your manager is the problem.
Mia leans her forehead against the cool tile, relief pulsing warm and unexpected through both of them.
For what it is worth, you do not cry pretty either.
He laughs, low and surprised, and the sound vibrates through her chest, like it belongs there. Later, as she drifts towards sleep on the couch again, a jagged flash of fear slams through the link, sharp enough to yank her upright.
Logan, what was that?
He stands by the window, hands gripping the railing, eyes fixed on the city lights, heart racing with a fear that is not from today.
Nothing. Just a memory.
His pulse does not slow, and now she feels every broken beat.
We are stuck like this for 7 days. If your nightmares are going to wake me up, we are going to have to talk about them.
He says nothing, but the link hums between them, full of ghosts. Neither of them are ready to name. By day 3, Mia can tell the difference between her own heartbeat and Logan. Hers is quick and stubborn. His is steady, until something pokes at old wounds, and then it stutters. The morning check-in at Heartline Lab feels less like a doctor visit, and more like a performance review.
Your synchronization rate is impressive. You are already above 80%.
Is there a prize for that, or just more headaches?
Elena smiles unbothered, as graphs of their linked vitals scroll behind her.
Higher sync means faster emotional regulation. If you learn to co-regulate, your stress markers drop together.
You mean if I calm down for her boss, the company looks good on paper?
A flicker of guilt flashes through Mia's chest, because he is not entirely wrong.
Where did this tech come from? Exactly.
Elena's hesitation is small, but the link amplifies it, sending a ripple of unease through both of them.
A partnership between Heartline and a private research team. Trauma bonding, grief therapy, couples on the edge of divorce. The usual.
Names.
You both signed non-disclosure agreements. You should not dig further until the trial ends.
The bands on their wrists pulse in a low warning red, as if the system itself does not like the question. On the walk back to the penthouse, Logan, frustration buzzes under Mia's skin like static.
My firm has backed dozens of trials. I read every name. If this tech was on my desk, I would remember.
Unless someone pushed it through a back door to impress you.
Her mind flashes to the name on the original email, a familiar one she had ignored out of sheer exhaustion.
I know someone in the wellness team. She pitched the program hard, said it would change everything about burnout.
Friend or ex-friend?
Former roommate, she loves shiny solutions more than people.
Their shared irritation sharpens into something more focused. A low burn aimed outward, instead of at each other. That night they sit on opposite ends of his sofa. Laptops open, contracts pulled up on both screens. Mia searches her inbox for old mails. Logan combs through investor reports, their thoughts tangling together every time shock or anger spikes.
Here, 3 months ago, she forwarded a white paper about empathy amplification devices.
She opens the attachment, heat crawling up her spine as she scrolls.
Author names are redacted.
My side shows a shell company that popped up a year ago. They filed a patent for a shared limbic interface. That is this.
He pulls the patent image up, the diagram of 2 wrists, joined by a halo of light. For a second, Mia does not see the lines on the screen. She sees a much older drawing, crayons and marker on cheap paper. 2 stick figures holding hands, hearts drawn between them. A shaky 8-year-old signature at the bottom.
No, that is impossible.
Her heart slams, grief punching through the link so hard Logan doubles over. One hand on his chest.
What did you just remember?
My sister used to draw like that. She wanted to build machines that could let lonely people share feelings.
The room blurs, tears burning her eyes, and for once she does not fight them.
She died in a car crash 5 years ago. They said the drunk driver walked away without a scratch. I walked away with nothing.
Her sorrow floods the link, raw and jagged, and Logan's throat tightens around a grief that is not his, but feels like it could be.
My brother died in a trial facility. I funded. Panic attack. Faulty monitor. By the time they noticed his heart had stopped.
His voice is flat, but the pain behind it slams into her, like a wave.
I told myself more tech would fix it. Better systems, smarter sensors. But all this did was chain us together.
They sit there breathing each other grief. No place to hide from it. No way to numb out when every feeling is doubled.
Maybe that is the point. Maybe someone designed this for people like us.
People who forgot how to feel their own pain, until it hit someone else too.
The silence that follows is not empty. It is crowded with shared ghosts. Later that night, Mia bolts upright in bed, heart racing, sweat cold on her skin. Her pulse is not hers. It is Logan, trapped in a nightmare he does not say aloud.
Logan, wake up.
She finds him on the floor by the window, breathing fast, eyes squeezed shut.
I saw the monitors flatline again. I saw his face. I keep seeing it.
Without thinking, she drops to her knees and grabs his hand, their bands flaring bright white.
Look at me. Feel this instead. Feel something else.
She thinks of the one memory that does not hurt. Her sister dragging her into the ocean at sunrise, waves cold and wild, both of them laughing until they choked on salt water. Warmth swells between their joined hands, the icy edge of his terror softening as the memory washes through him.
I can feel the water.
Good. Stay there for a minute. Breathe with me.
Their breaths align, heart rates slowing, the bands glowing a steady soft blue. When the panic finally eases, they are both shaking. But not alone.
If whoever built this wanted proof it works, they just got it.
Which means they are watching how we break and how we patch each other back together.
A chill skates down both their spines.
Then tomorrow we stop playing their game and start playing ours.
For the first time since the contract started, the link hums not with resistance, but with the spark of a shared plan. On day 5, Logan takes Mia to a building he has never let investors see. It sits on the edge of the river, all brick and old steel. A rehabbed warehouse turned into a private lab.
You hoard secret buildings as well as secret projects.
This one was supposed to be the fix for everything my firm broke.
Inside the lab, the walls are covered in whiteboards, equations, sketches of early Empath Link prototypes. Mia recognizes the messy loops of one handwriting. instantly.
That is her. That is my sister writing. Look at the H and the way she draws hearts into circuits.
Tears blur the words, but the link keeps them both steady. Logan jaw tight as he feels her grief crash into him.
Your sister worked here.
She must have, she said. She got an internship in a place that would change how people heal. She never told me they used our childhood drawings.
On another board sits a printed email, clipped for easy reference. At the bottom of the thread, Mia sees her roommate name and Logan firm logo.
They sold her work to you, wrapped it in wellness language, and signed us up as test subjects without saying her name.
Logan's stomach twists with mirrored anger and guilt.
I thought I was funding a way to keep other families from losing what I lost. I did not look hard enough at who paid the price.
The link throbs between them, not punishing, just heavy with shared responsibility.
So what now? We finish the week. Let them wipe the data. Pretend we never saw this.
Her sarcasm tastes like metal on his tongue.
No, we finish the week on our terms. We decide what this tech does, not them.
He opens a secure console, fingers flying over the keys. Mia watches lines of code scroll. The Empath Link network map, blinking into view.
They built in a hard reset at day 7, full unbinding plus a partial emotional scrub. It is their way of dodging liability.
So, they get their data, and we lose the only people who finally understand what it feels like inside our heads.
Saying it out loud makes something drop in both their stomachs. Mia had told herself she could not wait to be free. Now the idea of silence where his presence has been feels like falling.
We can block the scrub, reroute the unbinding, keep our link offline and off their servers.
You can do that.
We can do that. I cannot rewrite code the system responds to without you emotional input.
He steps closer, the bands pulsing between them, and suddenly the air in the lab feels thinner.
You are asking me to stay tied to you after this on purpose.
Her heart jumps, his jumps with it, the link making their reactions impossible to hide.
I am asking you if 7 days of forced honesty is enough to trust that I am better with you in my head than without you.
Her pulse races, heat rushing to her face, and he feels every beat.
This is insane.
Everything that hurt us before happened because we tried to carry it alone. This is the first thing that has actually worked.
The truth of it settles over them, quiet and terrifying. Mia takes a step closer until their hands almost touch.
If we do this, it cannot just be about guilt and grief.
Then make it about something else.
The tension between them has been simmering for days, hidden in sarcasm and late-night arguments. Now, it hits like a live wire when his gaze drops to her mouth and does not move.
You are really going to make me be the brave one here.
He smiles, small and dangerous, and the ripple of want that shivers through him rocks her to her toes.
Shared risk, shared reward.
She closes the last inch of space and kisses him. The bands explode in white light, every nerve ending lit that does not hurt. It does not punish, it amplifies. He tastes like bitter coffee and sleepless nights, and the first real hope she has had in years. His hands find her waist, pulling her closer, and the wave of dizzy happiness that surges between them is almost too much.
Okay, that is not just tech.
Pretty sure that part is 100% us.
They pull apart slowly, breaths tangled, hearts racing in perfect unison. For a long moment they just stand there, learning what it feels like to share joy without bracing for pain.
If we break their system, they will come for you. You know that.
Let them. I am done letting other people write the terms of my penance.
Resolve hardens in his chest and steels her spine. That night they work side by side, Mia providing calm focus when his anger spikes, Logan sending steadiness when her fear rises. Each time, one of them falters, the other pulls them back with a touch, a joke, a memory of something worth fighting for. Around midnight, the console finally chimes. New code compiled. Escape route drawn.
If this works, on day 7 they will think the link is gone, but we will still feel each other just on our own terms.
And if it fails...
Then, we go through another week of hell together, and try again. I am not letting them erase you out of my life.
The certainty in his voice wraps around her like armor.
7 days ago, I wanted you out of my head. Now the idea of losing you is the only thing that actually scares me.
His answering surge of fierce affection hits like sunlight.
Then we make damn sure we do not lose each other.
Somewhere deep in the shared system, an alert pings at the change in their patterns. But for once they do not care who is watching. Day 7 dawns with a storm over the city. Clouds stacked heavy over glass towers. Lightning flickers in the distance as Mia and Logan ride the elevator up to Heartline Lab for the final session.
Last chance to run.
You would feel me bolt before I took 2 steps. We are in this to the end.
Their joint fear and excitement hums like static. The lab is busier than usual. Suits gathered behind glass. Monitors streaming data in real time. Elena waits in the center of the main room beside a sleek metal chair and a tangle of cables.
Congratulations. You made it. Synchronization at 95%. Your stress markers are down by half.
And now you flip the off switch and pretend none of this happened.
Elena's smile does not reach her eyes.
We terminate the active link to protect participants from dependency. It is standard protocol.
Dependency like learning how not to drown alone.
Their shared resentment curls tight, but they keep their breathing even. Elena gestures toward the chair.
Logan first, then Mia. Unbinding takes seconds. You may feel a brief sense of loss. It will pass.
Loss crashes into both of them. Before he even sits.
We read the fine print this time. Unbinding includes memory dampening for the last week.
You scrub the link and blur the feelings, so no one sues you if they miss the person you forced them to rely on.
Elena's jaw tightens. The closest thing to guilt they have seen on her.
Some subjects struggle to adjust. It is kinder this way.
It is easier for you this way.
Behind the glass, one of the suits steps forward. Older, expensive watch gleaming.
The trial has regulatory approval. Any deviation puts the entire project and every job here at risk.
Logan recognizes the man, another fund partner, and his stomach twists.
You are not worried about jobs. You are worried about your exit value when you sell this to every corporation in the country.
The link vibrates with their shared anger. The bands on their wrists, flickering bright.
If we lose approval, the tech dies here. Your sister work dies here, Mia.
Using her sister name lands like a slap.
She wanted this to help lonely people, not turn into a corporate leash. You already killed her once by hiding her. You do not get to use her again.
Grief and fury crash together, turning the faint blue glow at their wrists into a harsh white. Logan steps between Mia and the chair.
We are not unbinding on your terms.
Gasps ripple through the room.
If you do not comply, we terminate the trial and lock the system. You will be stuck halfway linked with no medical support.
Fear spikes in both their chests, sharp enough to steal their breath.
Halfway linked, half erased, still alone. That is your mercy.
Logan squeezes her hand, grounding them both.
You do not get to scare us with being stuck. We already chose it.
He taps a command on his band with his thumb, subtle but decisive. In the server room below the building, code he wrote 2 nights ago wakes up. The main monitor in front of the suits flickers, rows of data shifting, access routes rerouting.
We are losing direct control of their link. The local node just went offline.
Reeves turns on Logan, face flushing.
What did you do?
I took back what you never should have owned.
The bands on their wrists glow steady, but the lab console that used to read them now shows only scrambled static.
You are playing with systems you barely understand. You could hurt each other.
We already hurt when we were alone. At least this way, if we break together.
Silence falls, thick and electric. Logan takes a breath, their hearts beating in time.
Here is what is going to happen. You will keep the program. You will put her sister name on every document where it belongs. And you will stop wiping people's memory without real consent.
He nods toward the suits.
Or the investors find out you built mind control toys on the back of stolen grief, and I burn your reputation in every room that matters.
The threat lands heavy, backed by the cold confidence she feels rolling off him.
You would sink your own fund.
I would rather start over clean than keep cashing in on ghosts.
Mia squeezes his hand, pride swelling in her chest and flooding into him.
And I will make sure every user knows exactly what they are signing. No more tiny print. No more surprise chains.
The suits exchange looks, calculating.
If we agree, you walk out of here with an illegal private link and enough evidence to crush us if we back out.
Exactly. Shared risk.
Elena exhales, something like reluctant respect softening her features.
Fine, keep your link, but you check in with me, not the board, if something goes wrong.
Mia and Logan glance at each other, the trust between them humming warm and solid.
Deal.
They walk out of the lab into the storm, bands still glowing, hearts still shared. Rain slants across the sidewalk as they step onto the street. But neither of them flinches when the first cold drop hits.
So we are really doing this. Permanent shared headspace?
Temporary contract. Permanent upgrade.
She laughs, the sound bright in the rain and inside his chest.
We need rules. If I have to feel everything you do, you are not allowed to pick fights on purpose.
And if I have to feel everything you do, you are not allowed to pretend you are fine when you are not.
They stop at the curb, faces close, city reflected in their eyes.
Rule 1. If it matters enough to make our hearts race, we talk about it.
Rule 2. We do not use the link as a weapon, only as armor.
Lightning flashes overhead, thunder rolling slow and deep. Logan cups her face, the warmth of his hands matching the heat flooding through the link.
Rule 3. We stop pretending this is just an experiment.
Her heart answers before her mouth does, a fierce yes pounding through both of them.
Fine. Rule 4. If we ever forget why we chose this, we go back to day 1 and remember how empty it felt before.
He kisses her in the rain, the link blazing bright, not as a shackle, but as a promise. Somewhere in the city lab servers record the last official seconds of their trial. A neat, clean ending. Out here on the street, their story keeps going. Messy and loud, hearts beating in the same impossible rhythm. A shared heartbeat by choice.
Thanks for watching. Follow for more romance stories.